on YouTube. Hey, wanted to give a little update on something I've been playing around with here. This is obviously it's a Traxxas motor, 3.3. It was a 2.5 motor. I got it sitting over there, took it off, just rebuilt the carburetors on it. Well, took them apart, cleaned them, didn't really need rebuilt. It's like brand new. I literally had this thing a year and I've only drove it probably a handful of times. Then I started playing with it. But check this out, guys. You ever seen a supercharger on a nitro engine? Well, you have now. That is an R&B Innovation supercharger. Some will argue that you can't get boost on a single piston on the exhaust valve and the, you know what I'm saying, both valves open at the same time. But their method behind the madness supposedly is the ripple effect or whatever off of the exhaust pressure is what forces the air back in, and it's being fed through this little supercharger. And this little thing, man, it gets to cranking. But you can buy bigger pulleys. This is a 30%. You can get a 50%, 80% for drag racing. And I can tell you this much. I don't know what it does or didn't do, but this motor ran smooth as could be, the way it was tuned, everything else. Putting this on there, I had to retune it just like they said they would. I actually got an auxiliary port coming for it now that screws in here. It comes into a YT. So, because when you put the aftermarket pipe, you don't get as much back pressure, supposedly. I'm getting what seems to be a lot, but they make this adapter anyway. It comes out, wires out, and it hooks to your gas line and then into your exhaust at the same time. So the supercharger itself will feed back pressure into the tank too, instead of just trying to work off just the exhaust. But got all that coming, and I just had it fired up a second ago, guys. And this little thing, even with running the way it is now and being a little finicky to tune, it's running rich because it was blowing lots of smoke. So I ain't really want to mess with it yet because I got some other parts coming. But man, this thing never sounded so good, and like I was just blipping the throttle, and it was like them. It sounded like one of them race buggies. How wham, wham, wham right now. Like this thing has always been sluggish. It's a Traxxas. The carburetors, they're always known for, even when you're taking off, they kind of bog by and then take off. This thing, so far from what I'm seeing, is like on point. You tap the throttle, this thing is right there, responsive as could be. But we're just gonna get her back together and play with it. And here, let's show you little other things it's done to it. As you can see, it don't have plastic drive shafts no more. It has a different wheelie bar on it. It has different, it's got 17 millimeter hexes now. It's got all steel in the all the drive shafts, front, back, all of them. You know what I mean? This thing, yeah, it's got a lot of different stuff put on it. I got to take the transmission. I actually made it electric. That's why there's one on here. I put it electric on it, put the low-C dynamite engine on it. That needs straightened out a little bit, a little crooked. But all in all, it was electric. Now it's back to going back to nitro just because I got a few other electric cars, and I just want to keep this one nitro. So I got to go back in the transmission. I had to make the transmission a single speed with no reverse. It able to make it electric, and now I got to go back, put the 2-speed back in with the reverse, get all the servos. I'm thinking about just getting new ones because it runs steering servo, then you got the throttle and gas servo up here, and then you got the brake servo here. So it's got 3 servos on it, and these little Traxxas servos are trash. I mean, let's just face it, that's what they are. They're trash. So just wanted to get y'all an update on what I've been playing with here, man, and I'll get y'all running videos soon because, yeah, this little thing, it rips, man. Look at that. Supercharger on a nitro engine. Wild, fellas, and I'll tell you, if it gets to running like it was just running a minute ago, it's going to be something else. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I think I'm going to put an OS 21 TM engine on here too and get rid of this Traxxas completely. But I do have, this one's brand new 3.3, and there's a brand new, the 2.5 it was only on it maybe 2 runs, and I put 3.3 straight on it. So they're both brand new engines. But I mean, look at that. When the R&B supercharger, it comes with its own bell crank. I mean, it's nice. But yeah, it ought to be for the price that it costs. I mean, y'all want to see it, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, awesome. Figure I keep one of them to make some noise while I'm out there playing. All right, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, spread the message for me, get me out there a little bit, let other people know that I'm here. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope it's a beautiful one. Daddy. Woody.